quite some time. Let's see, we're in 2020 now. So I've been teaching there for 16 years. I started doing Afro-Brazilian dance and samba in 96. During that time, I've done a lot of training. I go to Brazil every year, worked with a lot of different artists and dancers and performers, and also like delve pretty deep into like the history of the dances that we do, and just sort of soaking up knowledge, whether like through music or reading, or like cultural experiences. And I'm not Brazilian, but I have a very strong sort of like connection to Brazil. I just love the people and the culture and the music, and I've done everything I can to be able to augment my expertise in the area, and also be able to provide authentic dance performance and instruction. And of course, that to me, it's very important to acknowledge the traditions and the sort of the background of the dance, and give homage and respect to that. So with that said, today's class, we're going to focus on 3 different types of dance. One of them is called makulele. You may or may not have received some information about that. And that is a dance that sort of emulates some martial art and dance movements that sort of are based on movements that slaves may have done for some different reasons during their time as working on plantations during sugarcane harvest. Generally this dance is done these days by maybe some of the capoeira groups or maybe some cultural or dance groups. You do use either sticks to do this dance, or some of the more experienced dancers use machetes. Machetes, because they use that to cut the sugar cane. And also machetes can also be like a weapon, obviously, or represent some sort of warrior. But most performances that you see, people will use sticks and sort of hit them together. My dance group, SambaViva, we do makulele, and we will either use sticks or machetes depending on what the performance calls for. Doing the machetes, of course, is they're heavy and take some practice, but it does certainly make for a more exciting performance. But anyway, we do not have sticks or machetes today, but we can use our hands. So we are going to use our hands because usually the performers have 2 sticks and they will hit them together while they're dancing, and you're going to use your hands. So your hitting the sticks is going to be your clap, okay? So you're going to hit your hands together instead of sticks, because we don't have sticks, okay? And the hitting of the sticks is on the first beat. You're going to do, it's going to be 4 beats, 4 steps, and then you're hitting your sticks on one of those beats, and that's the 1, okay? So if you can see my feet, I'm not sure what left versus right is for you guys. This is my left foot, and this is my right foot. So I'm not sure what that means for you guys. Tara, does that work for you, left, right, or does it look mirrored?
That again.
This is my left leg, and this is my right leg. So
it's mirrored for us.
Okay, so I'll turn around at some point too, so that you can maybe get unmirrored. Okay, but with the makulele movement, you're going to do 4 steps. You're going to go left, right, left, right. And you're basically kind of sinking into your hip as you're doing it and going forward and back. So forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, okay? And you notice I have my hands in kind of a fist because I'm actually I'm holding the sticks. So when I'm doing the movement with my legs, left, right, I'll have my hands in fists, but then I'm gonna open them up for the clap, of course. And the clap is on the 1, okay? So with your steps, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, right, left, left, right, left, Right, and so your left is the 1 and the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the clap is on the 1. So that goes with your left leg, and you're going to actually clap up to the left. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is the basic step for makulele. And like I said, usually sticks, machetes are used for that. And traditionally the performers wear like a grass skirt, but we'll just wear our clothes. That's fine. So once again, you hit on the 1 and then you do your 4 steps. So let's do an 8 count, which means we're going to hit on the 1 and the 5. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Okay, so that is the basic step. Now, when you are hitting the sticks, this is you hitting your own sticks, my own 2 sticks. Ideally, you would have a partner and you would hit their stick. Like you would have someone across from you, mirroring you, and you guys would hit each other's sticks on the 1. But since we are dancing with ourselves, we're gonna pretend like we have the 2 sticks and we're gonna hit them together using our hands as a clap, okay? So let's try that with the music. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can everybody hear that okay? Can everybody hear that okay? Okay, so with that rhythm, hopefully you could hear it. It's like da doo doo da da doo 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 da doo doo da da doo. Okay, so those same 4 movements, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's do that with the music. When you do something good, I say beleza, which means beautiful. All right, so for that movement, that was the basic step. But this is like a play and like interactive dance. So there's some other movements you can do in between the steps. So the first one is the turn, okay? Which means that you hit on the first beat and then turn around. Very easy, okay? So you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So you hit your stick and then turn around. And I'm turning to my right, but yes, turn to your right, okay? So basically that step you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So your turn is going to be on the second of the 1, 2, 3, 4s. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you go back into the basic step after the 5, or on the 5 rather, okay? So I'll do it from behind. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Excellent. All right. So I'm going to teach you one more step, and then we will put the music back on and see how it feels to roll those improvised steps into the basic step. Okay? So the second step is very simple. You're just going to run. Okay? Run in place. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And you're going to do that angled to the left, your left. Okay? So you're going to have your sticks in your hands, and you're just going to right, left, right. Okay? Just running in place. Right, left, right. From behind, right, left, right. Okay? So in order to fit it into the basic step movement, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the running step, you have to start it without clapping first. Okay? You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? From behind. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So let's put those two moves together. Okay? I'll do it from behind. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boa noite.
So I'll play
Bom
along.
dia pra quem é de bom dia. Vai a bênção. Maculele ao rei da
5,
valentia.
6, 7, 8.
Boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculele ao rei da valentia. Mas boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. Papai, a bênção. Maculele da valentia. Boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Bom dia é de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculele é o rei da valentia. Boa noite pra
One more
quem é
step.
de
Okay. So the next step, you're going to do knee up and kick with your right leg. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is your right leg. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so for that one, same basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all three steps together would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? We'll do it from behind. And remember, it's knee up, kick. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's try all three movements. I'll face away from the camera. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculele é o rei da valentia.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Boa noite pra quem é de boa noite.
6, 7, 8.
Bom dia pra quem é de bom dia.
7, 8. Wait for the
Bom
introduction.
dia pra quem é de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da
5,
valentia.
6, 7,
Boa
8.
noite pra quem é de boa noite. Bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Oi, mas boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. Meu papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Boa noite, de boa noite. Boa noite, de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Boa noite, de bom dia. Papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Boa noite, de bom dia. A bênção, meu papai, a bênção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Tindolelê, lauê, cauêza. Tindolelê é sangue real. Eu sou filho, eu sou neto de Aruanda. Tindolelê, cauêza, cauêza, onde é que veio? Eu vim de Angola, de Parará, de onde é que veio? Eu vim de Angola, Birima, onde é que veio? Eu vim de Angola,
Okay.
So this being kind of a combat dance,
Yes.
similar to capoeira, right?
Yes.
Were any of the enslaved people in Brazil actually able to win their freedom by using these dance/fight techniques like they did with capoeira?
So similar to capoeira, it is also considered to be a means of practicing fighting because, of course, like you weren't allowed to actually fight or like, you know, like prepare for any sort of violent sort of interaction. But if you disguised it as a dance, whether maculelê or capoeira, was a good way to practice, you know, defense moves that potentially could be used to, you know, fight off, like, you know, potential, like, you know, enslavers, like masters, and potentially even escape. A lot of slaves escaped into the jungle and formed these villages called quilombos. So certainly using capoeira or maculelê was a way to maybe sort of dance out or use music or community gathering to, like, you know, sort of connect and to sort of like have this communal dealing with like troubles and sorrows and pain, but also a way to practice your martial art as a disguised as a dance. So yes, and you know, and certainly like also representing like, you know, like cultural sort of like metaphors like the sugarcane harvest and things like that. But yeah, any of these sort of like martial arts that sort of are disguised as a dance certainly might be a way to practice your self-defense or defense of your community. Good question. All right, so and as far as like, you know, like influence of maculelê on sort of current music, can anybody raise their hand? Has anybody listened to Brazilian funk? Yeah, I see 1, 2 hands maybe. Okay, if I play this song, you might hear some similarity in the rhythm. So listen up for one moment. Okay, so I'll do send a music list so people can like listen to it on their own and maybe hear the sort of similarities between the music. So now we're going to continue on to some Afro-Brazilian movements for an Orisha by the name of Yansa or Oya. These are her names in African languages from the Yoruba parts of Africa. The Afro-Brazilian culture comes from areas like Congo, Angola. So certainly like in these areas where they have Yoruba words, some of those words came across the Atlantic and are used to describe, are used in like sort of as actual like sort of language, or they are used in reference to Afro-Brazilian religion. So the Afro-Brazilian religion is called Candomblé, and it certainly gives, based on a tradition of Umbanda religion in Africa, and as part of that religion, they have different deities that represent different, maybe earth elements, I guess we would call them. So there might be some deities that represent the ocean, or there might be some that represent metal and ironworking, or there might be some that represent sort of like nature, sort of forest, live forest animals, or there might be some that represent fire. There's all sorts of different deities, and they might help with like health and sickness, or love, or fortune. Any of these things are something that they potentially could help you with, or they might also work against you if you're like, mistreating people, or also they might, be able to help you in your time of need. And because of this movement of this religion over to Brazil, some of them are married with a Catholic saint that might have similar sort of attributes. Like, for example, the one we're doing today is Oya Yansa, and she's supposed to be represented by Santa Barbara. But we're not going to necessarily focus on the religious aspect of the tradition, because that's something sacred. We're going to sort of move into a more secular realm and do movements that are influenced by Orisha dance, but not something that you would do like in a sacred setting in what they would call a terreiro, which is a type of temple for Candomblé. So hopefully some of you got information that I sent about Oya Yansa, but she's a female warrior goddess, and she's often represented in red, riding a horse, and she might have a copper knife, or she might have an oxtail sort of whisk. So those are some different tools that she might have. She's very fierce, but she can also be very seductive and very sort of giving as well. So we're going to do some movements that will represent that. Now, let's start.
That's why I wore red today, Randi, for Yansa.
And if you're wearing red today, that's wonderful. Certainly the children of Yansa would wear red, maybe gold as well, and in order to give homage to her. So what we'll do is we'll start out with the horse riding movement, because she's going to come in on the horse, either, because she will ride into battle, emergency to help, and she's going to show up on her horse. So the first movement we're going to learn is the movement of the horse riding, okay? And what you're going to be doing is you're going to sort of like hop, hop, hop. And what you're doing is you're switching your legs, switching the legs, switching the legs, and you're sort of landing on your heel, okay? Bata, 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 okay? So it's and one, and two, 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 and one, and two. Okay, so you're just switching from the right to the left leg, okay? And when you have, for your arms, you want to have your reins in one hand, and then maybe you have, like I said, like a battle weapon or the oxtail whisk in the other hand. But for the first part of the song, we're just going to be holding the horse with both reins. So we're going to roll the fists out while we're riding, okay? So when we combine the hands and legs together, we're going to start with our right leg. It's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, excellent. So we will do that. And then she's going to get off of her horse and she's going to get into a power stance, okay? She's gonna bring her right arm behind her, bring her left arm behind her, okay? And we're gonna sort of scoop forward, bring the right arm behind, shimmy a little bit, bring that left arm behind you, shimmy a bit, okay? So that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So I will start the song and we will start by riding the horse. And then we will do the arm with the shimmy. Okay?
I'm hearing it now. Yeah.
Is it loud enough? Wonderful. Okay, so since Yansa is the goddess of the winds and the storms, you can see that she's very active today. It's very windy out there, it's raining, we have a nice sort of tempest happening right now. So this is very much Yansa type work, like, you know, creating a storm, creating a wind, bringing the rain and bringing it up and out. This is what she does. And it could be to create a distraction, it might be to wash away things that are problematic, or it might be to like punish wrongdoing. It can do all of these things. What we're going to do is do a movement that helps to sort of stir up the wind and the rain, okay? So because she's going to come forward, this is my right leg, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, then switch sides, 1, 2, then switch sides, 1, 2, then switch sides, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So forward, back, then switch sides, 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 okay? So that's the legs. And then the arms, you're going to be making wind and rain and a storm, okay? So you're rolling the arms out and away, okay? And then you combine that with your foot step. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? If your arms make your leg movements confused, then you can just do the opposite arm, opposite leg movement like you would when you're walking. Okay? Because the footwork is what I would rather have you focus on. But if you can do the movement with the leg movement, that would be ideal. But like I said, if you feel like you end up sort of getting confused, just opposite arm, opposite leg. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all together, we'll be doing 4 counts of 8 of the riding the horse step. And then we're gonna do 1 count of 8 for the right arm, 1 count of 8 for the left arm. And then we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, excellent. And then, I'll just add one more simple step at the end, but let's try that with the music, okay? All right. After you do that last step, you're going to continue to use the storm to push out the things that you don't need. So if there's anything that's negative, toxic, or anything that's not serving you or helping you, let's get rid of it. And that's what the storm does. So it might look really awful outside right now, but maybe it's just washing away the things we don't need, whether it's illness or stress or sadness, let's get it out. So once you finish your side step, ba, 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 doom, da, doom, doom, da, boom, ba, doom, doom, da, doom, da, doom, doom, da, we're gonna finish pushing everything out. So you're gonna come up and you're gonna, I do this down, you're gonna push out using your arms into like a big open push, okay? But you're gonna do it going in a circle in both directions. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get it all out, okay? So 4 counts of 8 for riding your horse. 4 counts of 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. With the wind stirring arms, if you can manage that. And then push it out for 1 count of 8 to the right. And then push it out for 1 count of 8 to the left. Okay? Let's do it with the music. Questions? Questions? Okay, let's do it. So both men and women can do these dances, and men and women can be what they call children of Ensemble. So like in any other religion, there are men and women that go through this dance, secular and in a religious setting as well. Because as you see with these movements, it's an earth element, it's wind, it's rain. So anybody can do that movement. It's not necessarily, I mean, she is a feminine deity, but these are movements that men and women can do. And everybody supposedly has like masculine and female energy within them. So men and women can do that. Because like, for example, like if you're upset and you need to get something out, you can push that all out. You don't have to be a man or a woman to do that. Okay. So you can make your own storm and get those things that you don't need and that you don't want, things that don't help you, out of your way. Okay. So it's for men and women, for sure. Good. A good question, because certainly she is a female deity, but people can have a female deity ruling their head and their soul. Okay.
And
right.
I had a question. So when the movements get very feminine, like say for the dance for the goddess of love, or even for Oya, which can be very seductive in a feminine way, the men can just translate some of those same movements then to something masculine, but similar to those original movements, or would they do the same feminine style movements? How do you translate the more feminine style movements for men?
Sure. So she also follows seduction. Okay. So anybody can be seductive, man or woman. They're going to do it in different ways, but people, whether a man or woman, gay or straight or you name it, people know how to, they might not be able to manifest it, but we all have the power within ourselves to be seductive, and that is her energy. So whether you're a guy saying, like checking out some woman, or you're a woman checking out some guy, or a woman checking out another woman, or a guy checking out another guy, this power of seduction, that is her power. So when, as far as the dance goes, there might be movements like this. And then there's that sort of flirting movement where maybe you obscure the face in order to kind of tease or flirt. So those are some other movements that she does. And then there's the movement where you're sort of bringing someone in towards you away from where they are. That is something that she will do as well. And this is when she's being calm and loving and seductive, okay? But it doesn't have to be feminine, it can be masculine. So anytime you are using seductive energy, you're using her energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay? So with that same music, you could do da do 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 da do do da do do da do do da 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 do da. So there are movements of her dance that are more sort of feminine and seductive too. Like we did more the warrior side of her energy. And there's also the seductive part of her energy as well. Does that answer your question? Yeah? Okay. All right. So let's do a little samba. Okay. All right. So for the men, this might feel a little bit more like the horse riding type movement, because when we did the horse type riding movement, you were kind of landing on your heel. So for the guys, they do their samba in a similar way with having their foot flat or on the heel. So this might feel a little similar to what we just did. But I'm going to back up a little bit, and samba is this sort of nice sort of mix of energy from Africa, Europe, and indigenous sort of cultures, all sort of brought together in Brazil and made into this communal dance. And it's communal dance. You don't need to have a partner like a salsa or like a Latin dance. It's a communal dance. People come together, they play for each other, they clap for each other, they dance for each other, and they play with each other and encourage each other to dance. So traditionally, you would have what they call a samba de roda, which is a circle where people dance samba. So you have people gather around, they could be clapping, singing, playing an instrument, and then people go out into the circle and they dance and they flirt and they have fun, they make each other smile, they invite each other in to dance with an invitation called in Ubuntu, which is when you sort of bump bellies and then bring that person in. Okay, and samba comes from samba, which refers to this part of the body too. Okay, that's how you invite people into the circle. Okay, and then bring them in. Okay, so samba de roda, that's the circle where you do samba. But of course, it's been sort of brought into this sort of different context where it's used to celebrate carnival in this very much out loud and glitzy and glamorous and sequined and glitter kind of way. But it's still communal. This is a show for the community, and it's a show made by the community. When you see like a samba parade or samba show in Brazil, this is comes from a tradition of people making music and dance for themselves, and also maybe even suffering to make this happen, because coming together and doing these samba sort of like circles was illegal at some point, and people did it as a protest. And also the lyrics of the songs are often a protest as well. It might look like, glitter and sequins and beautiful music and dancing, but if you listen to the lyrics, sometimes they really are saying something. They might be protesting something that's very important. So even though the music looks happy and everybody's smiling, everybody's dancing, they could be protesting. So that's where samba comes from. It comes from those three different traditions. The Afro-Brazilians traveled down from Bahia into the Rio area and brought the music with them and added these other elements. And initially it was illegal gatherings, and then they became legal gatherings, and then they became, boom, like incredible Super Bowl-esque, carnival gathering. So it definitely has changed a lot over the years. So we'll do a little bit of the samba movement, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So the samba rhythm has 3 beats: 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and it's sort of focuses on the downbeat of a bass drum called a surdo. So it's dach, kidum, kida, kidum, kida, kidum, kida, kidum, kida, kitum, kita, kitum. And that's how the basic samba rhythm goes. Of course, it goes much faster sometimes, but that's the main rhythm. So I'll play the music so you can hear the samba rhythm. Okay. Yeah, I don't cover those in and out. I went like that, but okay. All right, so here we are. So 1, 2, oh yeah, I can do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So that's the downbeat of the time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And for the samba steps, there's going to be 3 steps that you fit into that key. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's try these on that we hit. So 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. This is meant to 2, 3, pause. 1, 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 2, 3, pause. Excellent. So let's just do a little bit of that. So do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3. So now instead of just moving your hip, you're gonna lift your heel. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll actually start lifting our feet as well. All right. So move your hip, but lift your heel as well. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you're moving or somebody in place, the emphasis is on back movement, okay? So even if I'm standing in place, I'm still moving back. So if I'm going to move backwards, I'm going to go back, step, step, back, step, step, back, step, step, back, step, step. Okay? So that should give you a sense of like the emphasis on the movement of going backwards. So back, step, step, back, step, step, back, step, step. In place, I'm still stepping back, step, scoot, 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 back, step, scoot. So I can either move backwards with it or I can bicycle in place, but I'm always moving back. So back, step, step, back, step, step, back, step, step, back, step, step. Or if I'm doing it in place, back, step, scoot, back, step, scoot, back, step, scoot, back, step, scoot. Bicycle backwards, bicycle backwards, bicycle backwards, bicycle backwards, but always on a count of 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and in place, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Always the count of 3 with samba, but of course, as you saw, it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what we were doing just now is just the triple step in place. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's always a count of 3. So let's do a simple, like little combination of movements. Okay, try to keep it simple because of space confinement, and maybe you don't have a lot of space at home too. So we would do 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And so that means 4 samba steps, and then you're going to do a different step on 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're going to go back, middle, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So that means 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so back, middle, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay?
Yes.
So, is everybody okay so far?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, after 7 and 8, you're going to cross behind yourself and turn around. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's your right leg behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Right leg and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And you're going to come all the way around. I just wanted to see the camera. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So again, you step on 1 and you have 3, 2, and 4 to come all the way back around. Okay? So all together, that would be 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that with the music. That's a slow turn, but we're going to speed it up a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, excellent. So what we'll do, and then we'll finish it up, is we'll do 2 side steps, right and then left. So you're gonna go, after you turn around, you stop in place, and you're gonna go right 2, 3, left, left 2, 3, sorry. Left 2, 3, right 2, 3. So that means that you are crossing your right leg over your left and then scooting to the left. So 1, 2, 3, and then you switch. 2, 2, 3. Okay, from behind. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And when you're doing that movement, you want to twist in the hips. So for the ladies, generally it would be a twist, 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 twist. For men, it might be more of a heel flick. So bop, boom, bop, 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 bop, boom, bop. So for the ladies, it would be twist, 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 twist. For the men, arms are low, boom, bop. My feet are flat, 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 flat. But as you can see, for the men, there's still some twisting, and that's how it's supposed to be. But for the ladies, maybe more twisting, because they're gonna get maybe more of the chest involved too. Ba, do, da, ba, do, da, then, So you're gonna do your cross behind yourself, come all the way around, and then you're going to go right over left, left over right. Okay, so all together, it would be 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that. And now try the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. All right. 5,